Hello, this is Carrie again, and I have another video for you today. But before we get started, I do want to let you guys know that my birthday is September 16, and I will be doing a giveaway of a coloring book, of a hardbound coloring book. Not this one. I'll be doing that review and that giveaway in the same video on September 16th, as well as an Amazon gift card. And so I'm super excited. So don't forget to subscribe for that giveaway. And then when that happens, there'll be a big announcement. All right, so let's get started. So today I will be reviewing the coloring book Seasons by Hanna Karlzon. I want to say that that's how you pronounce it, but if I'm wrong, somebody will correct me down in the comments. First things first is I want to thank my friend Laura, who is also a patron. And there will be a link to Patreon down in the description below. And she sent me this book from my Amazon gift card, from my Amazon wish list. And there'll be a link to my Amazon wish list down below. So this is the coloring book. Thank you, Laura. I've decided that I'm going to start adding the person's name to the front of the book so I don't forget, because then later on I go back and I forget, and it's just, I feel wrong not remembering. Anyway. So the retail price of this book is $14.99 on Amazon. It's listed at $10+. It says 96 pages, but that, that doesn't include like the cover page and so on and so forth. So I'm going to say about 90 pages of art, and it's 8.5 by 10. And it is hardbound, obviously. The other thing you will notice about this book is it is double-sided, and you guys know how very strongly I am anti-double-sided books. Mainly because I feel like if I want to give away a page, or if I want to do something with a page, then I have to choose or whatever. But these books do take watercolor paint and watercolor pencil and colored pencil really well. In fact, you can see this green part here is watercolor pencil. The black part is Faber Castell Pitt pens. And the purple part right here, this black part, is also Pitt pens. And this purple part right here is colored pencil. And let me show you in the back so you can see that the Pitt pens did not bleed. I didn't test these on Copics, but it probably depends on how much pressure you use, how many layers you use, and so on and so forth. So overall, these, even though this is double-sided, this will take pretty much most of the mediums that you will throw at it. I think it was Laura who did a Neocolor Galaxy painting with these, or maybe it was two different things with these. So there's that. And this is really just like a really fun book. There's a lot of gems in this book, which I actually did not realize how little practice I had doing gems until I got this book. And I actually got the second book from another fan, and I'll be doing a separate review of the second book, of a different book from her series. So there's some 2-page spreads, and this is a really nice book. Look at all these gems. So I will definitely get some practice doing gems. So that's super exciting. I have no experience doing gems, so I'm gonna have to do some looking up and practicing on how to color gems. I don't know, I just never thought to try on them because I'm not really like a bling kind of person, which you won't believe when you see the completed page that I have for this book. You won't believe that I'm not a really heavy bling kind of person. But in my defense, see, no wedding ring, because I just, every time I got to replace my wedding ring, I'm just like, I could buy art supplies with that. And I don't really have art supplies. Then bling on my finger, which just shows you how not bling I am. So I'm going to say that before you see it. When you see it, you won't believe me. But anyway, you can see that the art here is really nice. It's detailed, but it's not excessive. You know what I'm saying? So it's not, I don't think that these pages are going to take you years and years to finish. And in fact, in the other book I got from another fan, I did a whole page basically in markers, and it only took me like less than a day to do a whole page. Markers are faster though, so there's that. So there's that. So they are faster, but it's not so detailed that that it's going to take you forever and ever to finish a page. I think that this book in particular has just the right amount of detail. I would like for the lines to be maybe a wee bit thinner, as I think people are sort of gravitating more towards thinner lines these days. But there's a lot of unexpected things in here. There's a lot of various jewels in really unexpected places, and you kind of have to look super closely to catch all the jewels and all the little diamonds that are here. I got some jelly roll pens, and I will do a review in the future of some jelly roll pens. Oh my god, I so want to take these. This one I want to do. I don't normally do snakes, but I'm going to do this one just because this would be so much fun to do. And to just color all these different scales. I would just like, I think it's my friend Amy who likes really repeating detail, and this book has a lot of really fun repeating detail. So you might like pages like this, Amy. And there's a lot of sort of, you know, there's a lot of women here. So there's a lot of things for you to practice your skin tone, and for you to practice various colors of skin tones. And I think this was the book, and I'm not sure if this was the book or the other book. They are really similar, so I may get distracted and confused about which book is which. I'm going to get to practice some more underwater business, some more jewels. You see how there's jewels and gems everywhere? It's pretty intense. I'm trying not to go too fast and not to go too quickly, because I know people will complain if you don't go quite at the right speed. But because this book is so big, it doesn't show up all the way unless I extend my tripod a little further. And I actually, let me check. I actually could have gone a little further, but I didn't think about it because I just finished filming another video for the Pro colored pencils. And I'm not sure which one will be live, but once the years, oh, look at these strawberries. I definitely want to practice drawing strawberries. It's going to be my new practice of drawing fruit from scratch. Let me see. Oh my god, Stewie snores. Oh, now that I put the camera on him, you can't see it, but he snores. He didn't always, but he started to recently. Oh, I guess, oh, Amy, check a look at this. Oh, look at how much, oh god. Oh, okay. I probably would enjoy this too much. That's definitely gonna be done with markers. See, that this is one thing I found about this book is I was trying to figure out what book would be best for the Faber Castell Pitt pens, but these books are really good with the Pitt pens. And since they are double-sided, and I won't be taking any pages out, so I can do like Pitt pen and then go over it with colored pencil on top. So that would be really fun. Look at these jewels right here in strange places. And I am wondering if the page that I finished, oh, the page that I finished is further back. Okay. There's a lot of work here. This is about 90 pages of really nice art. And it's hardbound, so the book is a little bit on the heavy side. It's not impossible. Oh, here it is. Okay. Okay, this might hurt your eyes. So this is what I did. I used jelly roll. See, I don't know if you can see it because the other one is so much you can see it. I used jelly roll. I used various colors of jelly roll to do this part, and then I did this part in gold pigment ink with some jelly roll on top. Same here, more gold ink, and the ink that I used is this Winsor Newton gold ink, which I also got from Laura. I think it all came in the same package. And then this ink is it's really good, vibrant ink, you can see, but you do have to shake it up a lot. All right, you guys don't want to see me shake up ink, but you do have to shake it up a lot and make sure it's shaken all the way when you use it. If you guys would like to see me talk more about that gold ink, let me know down in the comments. But just look at all this, and it doesn't really leave any damage on the other side, which was really cool, because the gold ink, I used a lot of it. There's a little bit of warping on the page, but it's not really much compared to how much I used. So there's that. So that was really cool. So anyway, so I wanted to show you that. That's why in my defense, I'm not super blingy, but I did go nuts here. So I probably will use this to bring out my inner bling in this book. And there'll probably be a lot more pages like that in this book. And in both books, actually. Just because of the nature of the art makes me want to just like go all nuts and use lots of bright, vibrant colors. So anyway, there's that. And oh, so this is the one that I was talking on. sorry about that. This is the one that I was talking about with the patron chat. If you guys are patrons over on Patreon, I did a chat for the patrons, and I did talk about I wanted to practice doing green skin. And this is perfect for practicing doing green skin because there's not a lot of it. It's just the face and there's a little bit of it. So I'm going to use this one to practice doing green skin. And so I'm excited about that. The other thing is, since it's not, I'm not sure that I'm going to be using a fixative much on here. So I'm going to be using mainly this for wet medium, but you can use dry media on this. But for these books like this that are double-sided with super thick paper, I probably will, reserve them for using wet media. And this makes me want to get the Neo Color 2 pens. I have like a set of 10, but this makes me want to invest in an entire set of a larger set of the Neo Color Neo Color crayons, sorry. And I did do a review of those, and there'll be a link up there as you can see this here. And we are almost at the end. Oh, there go Bella. You guys just missed her pass by. Okay, this is going to be done all in black in the background. I'm not sure what I'm going to use for the background, but it's going to be a lot of it. Oh yeah, it's going to be black, snowing at night, and then I'm going to use, okay. See, I'm already getting ideas. This book is really good for just getting ideas really over the fly. And I think it goes through the 4 seasons in order. And if I had been paying better attention, I would have noticed before now that it goes to spring, summer, winter, and fall. If I had been paying attention. And now we're at the winter, the very end of it. We're at winter. So earlier was spring and summer, and now it's winter. See, this is what you miss when you don't pay attention. And I can't believe I missed that. But and I actually said I wanted to practice more doing white objects like eggs and so on. So this winter part, I will definitely get some more practice doing that. And I think we are nearing the end. This is going to be a little gingerbread house, a little winter bird, and this is the Christmas one. And I think this is almost at the end. You got your Christmas woman. And I think this is the last, well, this is the last one right here. There's also no test page in this book, so if you want to test a medium, you are going to have to use this page here. On the one hand, you do get a lot of art, but on the other hand, there's no test page to see how your colors are going to come out. So so there was a few times here where the colors that came out were not the ones that I was exactly planning. And I normally do a swatch sheet, but I didn't do it I did do one for the Jelly Roll pens, but they don't have names. So then doing the swatch sheet didn't really matter all that much. So I ended up a few times not using the right colors, but you can get around it by doing some testing or whatever. So that's it. So thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and make sure you look out for that September 16th birthday giveaway. I'm super excited, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. Stewie. What's up, Stewie? Oh, that's a good yawn. The cute buddy. I'm just sleepy buddy. Just sleepy buddy. Aw, who's your good buddy? Aw.